Hi everyone, this is Inez Simpson and I'm the creator of the Simpson Protocol. I train Simpson Protocol and I teach people how to use hypnosis in various ways. But I'm very happy to announce that today we've decided to do a live online training where I've always wanted to go to Scandinavia. So in that time zone. And also, it will also affect European time zones, UK time zones that can also join. But my direction is really to teach you because I have never gotten there to teach live. Now, since we can't do that for now, I have actually found out that I've been now got about 5 trainings under my belt online. Live online is actually improved the training, I think. So I've decided that, it doesn't matter where nobody has to spend any money to go anywhere. You can just do it right from home. And I don't need to have airfares or anything to do that. The only thing is this first training in Scandinavia will definitely be in English because I speak English. So you have to be able to speak English to take the course. Maybe in the future that will change. But this is our first wandering into your time zone space. So the training, which is usually when I did do it live only, was 4-day training. So now we have it in 6 segments, 2 long weekends. Each training 4 to maybe 4.5 hours, depending. Goes to 4, we say 4, but we might bleed into the 4.5 every now and then, because maybe people are excited or people want to ask something extra, and so we leave it open for that. So UK will be 5 p.m. is when we would be starting, 4.5 hours, that'd be 9.5, so 9:30. And in the Central European time zone of Europe and Scandinavia, it would be 1800 hours. So, and that for me is early in the morning, so we've managed to make it so that we can do that anywhere. So it's 6 days, 3 at a time. So the dates are September 18th, 19th, and 20th, and then the 25th, 26th, and 27th. Lucky I could see that. So it is the complete, what we call the essential training and the advanced training. So it's exactly what we used to teach in the 4 hours. But what we have found is that since we moved it online, because of the simplifications that we addressed, it was actually much easier. So you will have a few testimonials in the link and all the other stuff down below. But people have found that it was much easier for them to learn. Maybe part of it is that they're sitting in their own place and being comfortable. That's part of it. And part of it is maybe that they can't all chatteroo between each other, except when they're practicing. Maybe, what did you have for lunch? All that stuff has been taken out of the equation. And there seems to be a lot of focus from the students doing this instead of, not that it's bad and alive, I always thought it was wonderful. And now I think it's even better. Practices are as normal. We always do a lot of practicing. It's an intensive 4-day training live, and it's just the same online. So we still have, the only difference is if there's 3 people doing a practice together or 2 people doing a practice together, they are in a virtual room. So they're focused on each other. Other people would say, oh, it's too noisy in the hotel room and all this sort of stuff. And I used to say, well, hypnosis has what you call sound pattern. Just use your sound pattern so that you don't have it bothering them. But in this case, they don't have that because now they're totally in virtual rooms together. And it does seem to have made a difference in how they enjoy it. I don't think it makes any change in what they learn necessarily, but it definitely makes it easier for them to enjoy. And there's funny little things about it. It's very strange because they'll say goodbye to each other before they leave and go back to the main room, but everybody's still all the same together. I always think it's kind of cute. The interesting thing about it is when you did demos in a live group and hotel, they were all very far away from you. And they would have to move up and look because we use ideomotor responses a lot. And that doesn't happen online because it's right there, full screen. And you can see every movement, every nuance on the face, everything. So the benefit of this is too that you actually learn how to do it online, because that's what you're doing when you're practicing. And you can still do it live. There's either or, but now you know exactly how it works online if you've never done it before. So we have simplified things to do online. And the interesting part is when the people go back to doing live, they just stick to the simplified version. So we've actually moved ahead in that also, making it much easier for client and the hypnotist. Another benefit I've found since we've started doing this online training is because I don't have to spend all the money on flights and hotels and all those other things. I don't need to have a huge class to cover the costs. So for me, I actually quite happy to have smaller classes because I can spend more time with each group practicing. I can do all that. So I like to keep them small. So always better to do another training if you have it full, from my perspective. And it gets a better outcome for the student and for me, actually, because I'm looking to get you the best you can be. That's what's important to me. The best you can be at this, so you can help clients in a very great way. This is what we're offering you in Scandinavia because of English speaking, remember that. And maybe in the future that will change. And it's also open to the UK and European time zones, but I'm excited about getting together with you because I've never been there. And even though I'm still not going to be there, I may be able to get there one day, but I'll still get to meet you and get you to learn how to do SP.